Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Saeed Kayat and welcome to another video which is Cisco ASA Firewall DMZ LAB, as you can see in here. Today I'm going to show you Cisco ASA in GNS3, which really gave me a headache, which did not work for a while, really, for weeks I can say, because it did not work for me. I tried to work it, but outside it didn't ping from outside to the DMZ. You know, when I just want to a certain port number, for example HTTP, it did not work from outside to inside. I mean, from outside to the DMZ. So I found it tonight, the solution. So I'm just gonna share with you, so anyone who has the type of problem that I was having for the past, will benefit from it. And the other thing, what I would try was, I put here I put you know, the loopback with a cloud. So I mean, because normally when you put a cloud in here, then you can get the access to the internet. So I was going to simulate or to emulate the perfect, I mean, like to simulate the proper from internet to the DMZ. If I put a cloud here, for example, like this. Where is the cloud? Yep. I put a cloud here. I connect it to the computer. I put as and also I put here a switch, so I connected to the switch both the computer and to the firewall and to the cloud. So the switch was sharing the connection, or these three, the ASA and the cloud and the computer were sharing the internet access. So it was perfectly fine until I tried to use to the to allow the HTTP from outside people can get access to the server in the DMZ area, but it did not work. So I had to change the topology, and I just to get rid of the cloud and everything, the cloud and the switch. So I just directly connected to the computer and the ASA directly, and you see, like, inside here is a protected LAN, and the DMZ is there is just a halfway protected LAN as well. So yeah, that's what it is. And as you can see here, this is the ASA firewall. Let me just minimize a little bit. So this ASA firewall here. So we're gonna configure. We start from the scratch. Look, and then show run. If you say show run, nothing is pre-configured. Everything is down. Nothing. Everything is just down. So I mean, like there is no configuration at all. I deleted all the configuration by issuing this command. Let me show you the command. If you wanna delete all the configurations, you don't need to what they call, like, delete every single thing manually, and then you don't need to reload. You just issue this command: clear configuration all. That's the only command. This command here, you see now, it equals you know, like you deleted everything in manually, and then, or like write erase. Let me say, like, it equals like write erase. When you say write erase, then it will and then you have to reload. Yeah, so you don't need to reload, you don't need to write erase. We just clear config all, and then you say enter, and then this message will pop up, and then nothing will be left. That is a short way that I'm showing you. Okay, that's done. Our aim now is to configure the firewall so that the inside will get access to the DMZ, and the outside will get access to the DMZ only port 80. or HTTP. So let us configure. You got me? That's our main objective today. We want outside people and inside people can get to the DMC, and we have to directly we have to configure to the firewall to do so. So let us go. So now let's go interface gigabyte 0, which is the outside one. Yeah, no shot. I'm starting from the scratch, so I want to show you that even if you have not configured it before, so you can configure it now. So name if outside. Okay, IP address, for example 10.1.1.1, or let me give it because 192.168.137. I'm just giving this one because this computer which one, that computer has already an IP address configured, so I'm just giving it. Or let me give even 10.10.10.1, then 255, then 255, then 255, then 0. Enter. So we've done, okay, no shot. So interface, that we've done the interface 0, which is outside. Then interface 1, no shot. Name if inside. Yeah, this one is going to be our inside. Oh, sorry, what did I do? Inside. Our inside. Yep. And then because when I said something else, it gave a 0. It gave a 0 at the security level, because when I said outside, it gave security, because outside it is a least trusted, so it doesn't trust it. The firewall doesn't trust. So by default, look, security level for the outside is set to 0. That means like it does not trust. But in the inside, I said like INSS, so I misspelled it, and it gave it 0. But I have to correct it, so I would say like security level 100. That is the last. The best value of security. So IP address. Let me give this guy 172.16.1.1, then 255.255.255.0. Okay, that's done. And then let us go to interface gigabyte 3, which is the DMC, and then say like a name if DMC IP address 192. I'm just giving you the IP address that I want, .1, because I've already configured the computer is to this subnet, so they have to follow. So as you know, if you give a range, if you give 192, you don't need to follow like the subnet, so that's alright. Okay, then name DMC, did I say? Yeah, no shot. Okay, if I say like show IP now, then you see outside is 10.1.1.0, inside is 10.172.16.1.1, and the DMC is like that. Okay, let me try if it can ping this one, and then let me try if it can ping DMC, because DMC I already configured it. Is 254, so it pinged. You see, we say like show route. We don't need route now. We don't need anything else because we are not going to the internet. We've got like outside clients and the DMC and the inside. So let us configure objects. Let us say objects network, then local network. Yeah, let us say like local net. No, and then as well as subnet 192.1. Oh, sorry, subnet was 172.16.1.0, then 255.255.255.255 dot 0, and then we say like NAT, because I want this subnet, this subnet from inside, because 172 is a subnet inside. I want to I want them to come straight away using a port HTTP. So I wanted them to come in here and then they go straight away into the DMC. So I want our inside to go to the DMC. So I have to define a NAT, static NAT, so that, inside can go to the DMC. So NAT DMC out, DMC to inside. To inside is static, and then interface, and then surface TCP port 80, and then another port 80. Then it says enter. Okay, so before I do that, so now if you say like show run objects, then you see we've got our local LAN, we've got that subnet. So if you say like show run NAT, then you see the NAT we defined it now. DMC to inside, static interface, service TCP, and then that's the port number that we want. Our inside to use, because we don't want a full access. We just want our inside can only reach here web server. Okay, let us define another network, another object in network, which is a DMZ, yeah. And then let us say host, because before we said like subnet, the entire subnet we wanted to use HTTP, yeah. But now we only want no, made a mistake here. Sorry guys. Show run object. So let me clear this. Let me say like no chat. So nothing is there now. Show run NAT. So nothing is there now, yeah. Show run object. Nothing is there. So let us just create a DMC. Let us start now. Okay, so let's say like object network, let us say like DMC to DMC to inside, yeah. And then let us say host, because we have to define a DMC host, not like our inside, not like our inside host is. We have to define all the time DMC when we want it. When we want our inside to go to the DMC, we have to define in the object the DMC host IP address or the subnet, whatever you want. But the way I configured it previously, the way I configured it before, that was like when we are going to the internet. When I said NAT, that's when we go to the internet, but that is a dynamic NAT, not like the NAT that I just wanted to show you. I mean, that's not the NAT that just I want to show you. The one I'm going to show you is just it is static NAT. You got me? Okay. So host, we have to define host. So if we say like show run object, only that is our first object, yeah, the DMZ to inside. So now we have to define NAT, because we said host is because when you write object, when you configure object in network, and then whatever the name you want, I name it DMC to inside, then you will define the host, and the host you are defining must be the IP address of the host or of the DMC. You got me? So now we have to define NAT. So NAT DMZ to outside, the DMZ to inside, DMZ to inside, then static, then surface, static, interface, surface, TCP 80 and 80. Okay, that's done. Then okay, we have to configure another object, because object network, then DMZ, because the object we defined now is the inside. We want our inside host. We want, because we defined it in the NAT, so we said DMZ to inside. So this one is from our inside all the way to go to the DMZ. So now we have to define a policy or NAT that goes straight out. The NAT that allows the outside. We have to define a NAT that allows outside people to go to the DMZ through the firewall using port HTTP. Now we defined it, we configured it, and we configured our inside have to go through the firewall using HTTP, but the one left for us from outside and then go to the HTTP to the DMZ. So the outside people can have access to the DMZ behind the firewall using a port HTTP. And then when we configure, then we will test it. Don't worry, yeah. I will test everything until it works. I will not leave it. So network object DMZ to, let me say, to DMZ to outside, because the one we defined before was like DMZ to inside, yeah, and this one DMZ to outside. That's the names I just in my juice, so you can choose anything, but always define the host. 192, that is the DMZ host. 192.168.200.254, enter, and then NAT. So NAT, okay, NAT DMZ to inside, sorry, DMZ to outside, then static, interface, surface, 80, enter, surface, TCP, okay, surface TCP 80 and then 80, enter. And then we have to define access list. The reason we are defining for the access list, that means like this one has a security level of 50, and this one has a security level of 100, and this one has a security level of 0. Let me show you. Show IP. Look, outside, okay, now let me say show run interface gig 0. So outside interface has a security level of 0. Gigabyte 1, that's the inside one. It has a security level of 100. So if we say gigabyte 3, it has a security. Let me make this one to the security level 50. So now it has a security level of 50. DMZ has a security level of 50. So now this interface has a 50. This one has 100. Because it's a most trusted. This one is the second trusted. This one is the least trusted because it's not trusted because it acts like a internet. So show run NAT. Show run NAT. So we've got DMZ to inside, which our inside has to go to the DMZ using a port 80, which is www, which is HTTP. Or port 80, and we've got a DMZ to outside, so which allows the outside people to come in to the DMZ, to come in through the firewall and use the DMZ using a port 80. So now we've got it. Now let us go to PC. This PC is this PC. So let's check. Let's go this one. I think we need to change a little bit because I don't know what it has. Oh, it has a 172 subnet. So we'll change it to, oh wait, what do we have in here? Show IP. Oh yeah, we've got a 10, so we need to change. Okay, so we will, they've got 10.1.1 because it directly connected to the firewall, so we need to change, yeah. 255.255.0. so the default gateway is the firewall, so 10.1.1.1 what is the firewall one? 1, yeah. So .1. Okay, good. Okay, so let us check it. Yeah, it has it. That's it. So let us check if he can ping his gateway. Let us say IP config. So ping. So when we say like IP config, it has a default gateway and everything. These are there. There is a MAC. These are there. You see? That's there. So let us ping 10.10.10. So it can ping is being default gateway, yeah. So let us go to the internet. So can it ping 10.1.1? Oh, sorry. Can it go? Now we are in this PC, so we wanna see the web server in here. So can we go to the web server? Let us go ahead and try. So HTTP so HTTP 10 no, it's 192.168.200.254. So we said show run NAT. We've got our NAT is here, so it is from DMZ to inside and then DMZ to outside. So that is the way people configure it, and it works for the normal one, but let us test in here. So now it seems like it's not working at all. Let us go inside. Let us go inside. Let's go inside. HTTP and 192.168. Now it's going, because this one, let me clear. Delete clear. Yep. So let me clear. Okay, let me try it now. It is not working. Because the reason it's working, because before I tried before, so that's the configuration before. So 192.168.200.254. Well, from inside, yeah. We are here, so we want to go to the DMZ, and now it's not working. Okay, did we access list? Did we do access list? Show run access list. No, we haven't done access list, so let us do access list. DMZ ACL, let me say, permit TCP any host from source, yeah, to host, yeah, to host 192.168.200.254 equal port 80, and then access group, because access list we have to apply to the interface outside, yeah. So the command to apply, it is from global, yeah. Access group DMZ, that's the name of the ACL, then inbound, then interface, then outside. So let us check now if it worked for us. No, it's not working. It's not working. I don't know, guys, because I want to understand and see the problem, because this is the problem I was having. So you cannot see, so nothing works. You know the reason why was show run NAT. Oh, sorry. There is a good command. There is a good command. Let me host name. Let me just say like ASA firewall. Yeah. So to have that one, to have the name is good. So there is a problem, guys. The problem I was having for almost a month was this one show run show run NAT. This is the way people configure the normal not the GNS3, but they configure the normal the normal firewalls, yeah, and they work. But in GNS3 they do not work, and that's the problem I had, because I said NAT DMC to inside, it's not working. I said like DMC to outside, because in the other way, you know, static in all the other like static interface service TCP, these are all fine. The problem is like when you are defining inside and DMC, when you are defining DMC and outside and DMC and inside, that is where the problem comes in. So there is a very troubleshoot command that I learned from INE the other day when I was watching their video. A very good command. They call like packet tracer. So this packet tracer is a very useful. So it will tell us where the problem lies. So you say like packet tracer. It's not the packet tracer that Cisco invented to people for the CCNA to use it. No, this one is a packet tracer. Is command. It's just a command. So packet tracer, say packet tracer, and you give a question mark and say input and the question mark. Then you want it outside, because the source is now, because you want to test what the problem is. So I'm going to show you the problem from there. So the test, so now the source are this guy, because this is the destination, they want to use this one. So the source, it should be this one. So source or outside, and then the port we are using is a TCP. I mean not port, but a transport we are using protocol is a TCP. And then we say like 192, no, that was a 110, yeah, 10.1.1, and I gave 10. What did I give the Windows one? What number did I give here? 10, yeah, 10, and then the port is HTTP, and then the destination is like 192. The destination, yeah, destination is a DMC, yeah, 192.168.200.254, and then the port it's using is a HTTP, and then enter. When we say enter, it gives us like different phases. So the different phases is, look guys, you're gonna enjoy with this video, I believe. Look, phase 1, access list were allow, which is absolutely fine, no problem. Route lookup input allow, result allow, that means like no problem at all. And here access list is subtype, result allow, no problem. That's phase 2 and phase 1, and no problem at all. Phase 1 and phase 2, yeah. Okay, phase 3, look, access list allow, because it just the access list we configure is here. Access list extended permit TCP host blah blah blah. That's what we configure the access list, and this we applied with to the interface outside. So it is the result is allow, so no problem. So phase 4 is same thing, allow, additional, no additional information. Look, type 5 NAT is a RPF check. That means it's like recursive path forwarding problem. So result is drop. We are not allowed. It didn't work for us because it's dropping the packet. The reason why, when it comes from here and it hits here, then the firewall cannot recursive path forwarding, or like RPF is a recursive forwarding path. So recursive path forwarding, that's what it is. So it cannot verify which way it is going and which way. So the problem is, that's where the problem is, and the reason. Okay, let us continue. Then we're gonna get the result. So the result, look, the whole result. These were phases. Yeah, NAT refused. So NAT give us the problem, and the NAT is here. So the problem was, we said DMC, yeah, to outside. We shouldn't say that. We should say outside, comma, then to DMC. So DMC should come here, the front, and the outside should be here, where the DMC is. So always just change. So we fix it, and then it will work for us. And look, the result, the interface is outside. They are all up, but the action is drop, and the reason is like the follow is denied by. It's not like access. ACL didn't deny, but the configuration of the NAT denied. But it just says like ACL. That's my understanding, guys. Yeah. So let us, and this is the way it works for me. So let us configure. So we just copy object in network DMC. That was our object, and then we will say like no. Then we'll say like we will not have this NAT, and then I just go here. I don't change anything. I just go here and say like outside, because instead of DMC, so like outside to DMC. You see, outside to DMC, yeah, and then host. We already said like host 192.168, just like for confirmation 254. Okay, let us go now and check from outside computer if it works. Look, look. Now we see the web server default page. You see, what we have done is we changed it, because we said like DMC to outside. That works with the normal ASA, yeah, 5505 or whatever, but it does not work with the GNS. With the GNS3, you have to say outside. You have to point here first. You say NAT outside, then to DMC. Do not say like DMC to outside like we did in here. DMC, we said DMC to outside. Do not do that. Do it outside first, where the DMC is, put it outside, and then comma, and then put it DMC here where the outside is. Alright, and then, and as you know, PCA, which one? Our internal could not reach to the DMC server, because they have a similar problem. So let us do that one now. So you say show run NAT, and then we change, because now if we go to the PCA, if we go, this is internal one, yeah, this is our inside one, yeah, 192.168.200.2. Look, it does not reach. The problem is we have a similar problem. So let us go like object inside. Look, DMC to inside, yeah, and then where was the command? It was DMC to outside. So we will change. We will say like inside, we put it the front, and DMC we put it where the inside is now. So we just change it. We just change it to each other, or we just change it. We put the inside in the front, and we put the DMC in the last. You know what I mean? So let us do like, let us copy, and then let's say like no first, okay? Say like no, okay? And then we will just normally I do it. So let me do it inside, then DMC, then let me take the negate off. It says like it, warning, mob the address is 192.168 blah 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 /80 overlaps with exit. Don't worry about that, yeah. Just say again like enter. So just like do it enter, yeah. That's it. Don't worry about, because when you say this one, just press it enter, and then another enter if you want it to make sure that it just goes in. But you know, I just saw it. So let us test this one now. Look, it refused, yeah. So now it has to go. Now it has to go, because we said, okay, let us show run. Let me confirm. Yep. Static service TCP. Okay. Host 192.168.200.254, and then take this NAT, the inside, and then let us check it. 192. Okay, so so let us check. So it is in a region. So what we'll do, we'll check this one is IP address. So it has a PIPA, so it does not have any IP address. So what we will do we give this one to show run. Oh yeah, DHCPD. Okay, we don't have any DHCP, so we have to give it to the static one, yeah. So let me give this one to the static one. It's inside, yeah. It's our inside portion. So it's not going. It's not reaching to inside one. So let us give IP address. Let's give IP address. Wow. So 172, because it was 72 range 10. Let's go. And then let's give 255, and then enter. What happened? 172.16.10, and then it says like you have entered the network adapter that's already assigned to another computer. Okay, 100. Okay, now it has 100. So let us just check cmd ipconfig, and then if it is pinging 172.16.1.1, yeah, it is pinging. So let us try if it can go to the server now. 200. What is it? Okay, let me close this one. We put this one. And, oh yeah. Okay, it's not going. So Mark, look. Just look at it with me, yeah. Okay, let us look together. Say like show run NAT. I'm just gonna show you exactly what happened. Look. We said object network DMC to inside. That's our inside people to go to the DMC, yeah, because we verified this one can go the outside can go straight to the internet, and this one we just said the same thing. We say same thing. So we said outside to DMC. That was the only problem. Do not write DMC before and the outside after. Just write DMC on the first place, and then outside should be the second one. And the same time, same thing. I said inside to DMC, not like DMC to out to inside. Outside to DMC. Here, outside to DMC. This one is inside to DMC, not DMC to inside or not DMC to outside. Okay, let us try if we can, if PCA can go to the server. So 192, that was the server. 168.200.254. It's not going. You know the problem? The problem is not going. You know the problem? The problem, you always must be sure that you have the default gateway selected, because this one does not have a default gateway. That is why it does not know where to forward the traffic. Okay, so we put the traffic the default gateway, and the default gateway of it is ASA, because ASA is the default gateway for our internal. So inside, so details, you see the subnet mask and the default gateway. So now let us try. If you are lucky, this one is inside though. Look, it's a PCA inside. The one we are talking about, we are working on, is this one, because this one we already verified. You already verified. Look, you already reached. So it already reached. So this one already reached. So let us go to one more time to the outside internet. We are. Let me show you this one more time and then go if we can reach. So 192. If we can reach the web server one more time, yeah, just to show you. 168.200.254. Look. So this outside, they can come and enjoy easily. So let us go for the outside one, for the inside one. So this one is a PCA. So this is the PCA. This is the PSA we are talking about. So after we set the default gateway, because before without default gateway it didn't work. So let us work now. I'm hitting the enter now. Look, it worked. And guys, I hope it has been really beneficial for you, and I really if you like the video, please like it and subscribe. And if you need any other video about the ASA firewall, please say so in the comment below, in the comment section below. Thank you very, very, very much, and have a wonderful day and night. It's a Ramadan, so I'm fasting, so I've just done it because of you. Okay, so bye. Assalamu alaikum.